Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our questing, modding, and adventuring love letter to all things Skyrim. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our questing, modding, and adventuring love letter to all things Skyrim. I'm Tori.
I'm Tyler. Last time on Shapeless Skyrim, we met Mirak. It was one of those famed... something you see like in a romantic comedy, like the first meeting where it's like, you know, we bumped into each other getting groceries.
Yeah. Kind of like
his minions
dark
opened
bar.
up their stomachs and started shooting at us. It's just one of those movie moments where you know something good can happen out of this.
Adorable, really. Yeah, absolutely. So today, we have 2 mods on the docket.
And we're going to be, well, we don't even really know what we're doing. You can find out by watching the episode. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, I feel like on the Solstheim episodes so far it's been a lot more exploration based because we don't remember as much of this as we do of like proper Skyrim, mainland Skyrim.
I didn't spend much time on Solstheim at all.
Yeah,
so like,
and I did, but back on PS, like this was years and years ago. So there's just been so much stuff that I've forgotten since then. So it's kind of fun for us to relive that as well. But Tyler, before I ramble on too much more,
just say the words.
Let's get right into it. Maury, what are you doing here, buddy?
Knocks over the recorder.
Should I go to put him upstairs quick?
He'll be fine.
Will he?
No, he will not be.
Yep. Oh, God.
He's just a bad boy. He's a fat boy. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. Everyone knows it. It's in the public conscious. He's a fat boy.
Look at him.
Look at his big-ass fucking club hands.
All right, upstairs we go, buddy.
God, fucking drop him going up the stairs. All right.
Welcome to a rainy Solstheim. We were noticing
Which just
that
feels wrong.
I think it's part of the weather mod, but it seems odd. I don't recall ever seeing rain on this before, but it had to be, right? Like it's a place that has regular weather.
I don't know. I think with all the dust, I don't think Solstheim should be rainy because there'd just be a mudslide every fucking which way you walk.
It seems odd, but it's okay because we're going inside. We're going to be going inside anyway.
We gotta check ourselves into the local prison.
Yep.
I love me some bad boys.
Don't we all?
Hey boys,
How
don't mind me.
How we doing?
Slip right past you.
I think that guy might be sleeping. He might just be like upright. Just.
You think I should kill him?
No.
No, there's no reason to.
Yeah, absolutely no reason to.
You're right. I should go kill him.
What? I think we just established the exact opposite of that. But who am I to argue with the champ? Because
no one.
Realistically, you're not piloting Jan.
Jan's piloting me, and he's telling me right now that he wants to kill this man.
He's got a bloodlust, an insatiable bloodlust.
See, it's fine. He looks like he's sitting.
Well, oh boy.
You should not be drinking on the job, sir.
He went up like puppy arms, just like. I feel bad now.
He had a family.
How could we? We were locked in this prison. We couldn't have done anything. Wait, who's that guy? How you doing, prisoner?
Oh,
I like your beard.
Well,
I respect it. I wish I could grow a beard like that. Just in real life, I really. Oh, what is?
It was a crime of passion. They both killed each other. Here.
Okay.
Here.
Yep. Set the scene for me.
So he.
One foul night.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
He was doing ass play with the broom.
Okay.
And he was drinking heavily.
Yeah. You don't do one without the other, in my experience.
Anywho.
Put the knife down there too. He was getting reckless.
Had his grandmother's ashes.
Pretty sure that's alcohol.
And he was slabbing some beef on his nipples.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
Yeah. Because that's not even a weird thing.
And they are just treating him luxuriously.
Yeah, he's got fruit. He's got a full meal, a bottle of wine, a tankard filled to the brim with some ale.
And you know what? He broke
his
free
sacred oath to God. Oh.
Using the wheel of cheese, he wedged it in the door unbeknownst to the guards,
Right. Yep.
so that he could unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
It was just the saddest little like doom ba doom ba doom ba doom.
So he wedged it in the door,
Yep.
and
The equivalent of like putting tape on it so that it can't be shut properly.
yeah,
that
he
type
was
of thing.
drunk. He was belligerent.
Mm-hmm.
It was a crime of passion. He blamed his jailers for all of his wrongdoing.
Mm-hmm.
He poisoned his own wine before bed.
Okay.
This was his last meal, and it was just all bad, Tori.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good situation. Doesn't seem like something I'd want to be a part of.
However, upon closer inspection,
Yep.
you would notice that it was not a crime of passion at all. It was the deed of the nefarious... Well, I mean, the gourd just disappeared.
Huh, maybe that's part of the lore.
Yes. You would see upon closer inspection that the reason the gourd May hasn't struck in Skyrim for so long is he's no longer in Skyrim. He's made his way to Solstheim, and he will strike at any given moment.
See.
Let's
get right inside this. Well, hold on a second. But you're just jumping in there like it's not shocking that there's a hidden locked gate right there.
strange magic.
Yeah, that's the mod. Replace that. But yeah, we have a little gate inside this prison that we can go ahead and sneak into.
Yeah, well, I mean, I installed it.
Right.
I had it built. I'm rich as fuck.
In the event that the Gourd May were to ever be caught,
He needs an escape route.
yeah, we didn't build it.
He would never. He would never be caught though.
He would never be caught. But in the rare, there's only one prison cell on Raven or on this entire God's forsaken island. Man, they really love their hidden gates
Yeah, they do. My
underneath
God,
fireplaces.
it's like it's
The
just
Bat Cave.
really poor prison design.
It's like the Bat Cave.
Bat.
Dude, I might have told this story on here before, but I was like so obsessed with Batman when I was a kid that I used to wear a Batman cape everywhere I went for a long.
The funny thing is I did the exact same thing. I had the Batman, like the gray Batman pajamas with the yellow logo, and there was a Velcro cape that came with it. I wore that bitch everywhere.
I had the one that would just go and it had like the buttons that would clip on.
I wasn't allowed to wear it to school because I think I did that once because my mom was always at work in the morning, so I had to get myself ready for school and take the bus. So I think I wore that one day, and then my mom was like, "You can't wear that to school." Like,
She just shut that shit down.
yeah,
pretty
she
quick.
shut that shit down pretty quick. I hate you, Mom.
Cold Cinder Cave.
I love my mom.
I love your mom too. Now the reason I had to stop wearing my Batman cape was much more.
I turned 18 and
and then I got bullied so hard. No, it's because it got to the point that even when my mom would take it off she could wash it, I would just find like a dish towel. Like we had like these long handmade dish towels that my like great grandma used to make or something like that. And they were, when I was a kid, they were long as shit. And I would take them and tie them around my neck. And I had to have a cape on because I wanted to be a hero so bad. But
Tori, you're already a hero.
thanks, man.
I recruited you for the army.
What?
Yeah, I signed us both up. We're real heroes now.
God, I don't want to be a real hero. But I used to go over and get my hair cut at this lady's house. It sounds really creepy, but I think it was like my mom's friend that used to cut hair, and she would just do it for free.
Yep.
Anyway, they had like a Newfoundland, so big ass dog.
Yep.
Maybe it was either that or like
one of the cutest dogs on planet Earth.
or a pit bull. It might have been a pit
Newfoundlands
bull.
are just fucking adorable.
I just remember it being a mountain compared to little Tori, and I had the cape
shit.
tied around my neck. It was nice and snug, and the dog came up and grabbed the edge of the cape in its mouth, and as stated, huge dog starts ripping little Tori around, and I was being dragged by my neck, being whipped around by this big fucking dog.
You deserved it.
My mom had a goddamn heart attack. I don't remember it at all. So I either blacked out or it wasn't traumatic to me.
You might have blacked out.
It's either so traumatic that I blacked out or not traumatic at all. It's one of the two. There's no in between there. And then my mom no longer allowed me to wear capes nearly as often.
That's a sad story.
It is. It started off with the
But
fun.
I'm just saying,
the
you
ha-has.
deserved it.
Yeah.
That
well,
dog was just being a good boy who wanted to play.
Tyler, you're always going to side with the dog, though.
Yeah, I'm absolutely always going to side with the dog. I got bit by a dog. My fault.
You got bit by
Completely.
a dog?
Yeah, I got bit by a German Shepherd.
Damn. Those dogs they literally are trained to bite criminals.
Yeah, but I was wearing the lucky thing is I was wearing because I was just going sledding at night, so I was wearing like bulky ass layer, like 5 layers, and then a bulky ass jacket on top of it.
Yep.
So he like jumped the fence of the neighbor's house
Oh my
and then
God.
just ran and grabbed my arm. He was police trained, so I think he thought that someone was trying to like break in or something because I was just like crossing the street.
Yeah.
And neighbor came out pretty quick. I was pretty traumatized, but I don't blame him.
In hindsight,
In hindsight, I don't blame him.
it was your fault. In hindsight,
it was my fault.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't think we gotta.
We got to look around. It's
We're
in,
down here for a reason. If we didn't, if we didn't
yeah.
say anything, we're down
But
here
I don't
for
want to
mod.
give it away. It's in a crater, a Nordic like crater. So try down there. That's not where you came from, is it? No.
Couldn't tell you.
Great. That's really helpful in this situation.
Well, there's no mage light around here, so I don't think I was.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait,
We just want to explore this a little bit more. Oh, whoa, ash spawn. Take him out.
what is he doing?
I don't know. Their design is much more. It seems much more detailed than a random encounter enemy. And you would just come across in regular Skyrim. The only other like really detailed random encounter type enemy like that is what are those things? Oh God.
Oh God.
Well, some sinister stuff is about to happen when we come out of this chest. What are those really cool like forest goddess things?
Spriggans?
Yes, Spriggans. I think Spriggan design are really
They're
really
awesome.
unique and cool. I also like how the Hearthstone has like that little like kind of like glows in and like in and out
Oh
with
God,
intensity.
they're ash spawn. I don't know why I thought that.
They're skirmisher.
Wow, he's tough as fuck.
Why don't I use the word skirmish more in my daily life?
Think this does anything?
Nope. I think it makes him angry. I mean, you could just go. We fall back on Hrothmans quite often.
Holy shit, these guys are tough. Hrothmans is like
It's just.
it was one of our first mods, and it's a good one.
It's a goodie, an oldie but a goodie.
I love how we got that crotch shot.
I think that was a back shot.
You say back, I say crotch. You say tomato, I say tomato. Who the fuck says tomato?
Yeah. Does anyone genuinely say tomato?
I fucking hope not.
Because they would be dumb. D-U-M dumb. All right.
Let's just. I mean, we're gonna need this anyway. Let's take
Yeah.
the couple seconds. You can cut if you want. We're not gonna talk about
No, I'm
anything
gonna put it in slow
important.
motion.
Your face is baby smooth. I just want to give you a kiss.
Yeah. It feels weird, and I hate it. It makes my mouth look weird because I'm used to having more of like a mustache there. Because even like when I don't shave, which I usually don't, I only shave like clean once a year or so.
Is it up there?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
It should be in like a thing on the ground.
I don't need.
We don't need more Hearthstone. We don't need to play Hearthstone right now, Tyler.
But I.
Yeah, but my
I
paladin is like level 24.
I genuinely don't know anything
No.
about Hearthstone.
I've never played Hearthstone a day in my life.
Wait, isn't it Fire, or is it Hearthstone?
Hearthstone. Hearthfire is this
Oh yeah.
DLC. Huh. Well, maybe it's not in this little area. Maybe it should be in like a little locked box.
A locked box? I thought it was just in like a cup.
But it's in like a big crater in the ground. Like a big Nordic crater.
What's the difference between a Nordic crater and a normal crater?
They're craters that you find in Nordic ruins.
Is this it?
Obviously.
There's a
No.
goblet in there.
It's like a big one, I think. I think it's like a big one.
I would assume it's a big one.
Well. I remember distinctly when you were like about to go in there, and I was like, no, don't go in there. It'll be more fun if we're both shocked by what's inside when we're... Oh, wow!
Yes!
Tyler, welcome to mod number 1 for the day, and it is called Ancestor's Ring, a Morrowind artifact. Something I've missed from Morrowind was the unique items hidden across Vardenfell, such as this. The Ancestor's Ring, originally found in Morrowind as random loot that allowed summoning of an ancestor ghost, same name as the Dark Elf racial ability. Sorry, same as, not same name. I don't know where I read that. The ring can be found in a Nordic bowl in Cold Cinder Cave under the Raven Rock Jail. This is the 13th in the series of uniques recreated from previous Elder Scrolls games. Just giving a little plug to the mod creator there.
Conjure.
But we didn't do this mod necessarily because we think the ability is super cool, but more so the fact that it's really cool that they took something from Morrowind and recreated it to make it a unique item in Skyrim. And especially the fact that it's in Solstheim, because that is the Morrowind area available within the Skyrim game. And it's really neat, especially the fact that they put it in this cool underground hidden cave that you get to
like
through the Raven Rock Jail.
Found its way here.
Also, something we haven't talked about because we were just bullshitting about me being thrown around by my neck and shit, is like, this is the coolest cave of all time.
Yeah, okay, I didn't get to say that. Yeah, this looks like some fucking Superman Cave of Solitude shit.
Yeah, it's
like,
super dope. Like, I love the like geometric shapes that the rock makes. That looks very much like the Giant's Staircase or whatever in Ireland.
You can talk to him.
And
I don't think my ancestor was a dark elf. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
Well, no, the mod said allows, summoning of an ancient ghost, like a dark elf ghost, because it's Morrowind.
Yeah.
But it's anyway.
It's very
cool. Still cool. It's cool. We already have
adds to the lore.
We already have a thing that
this is something that carried over from Morrowind.
Exactly, and it's great that the modder took the time to kind of make the lore cross through multiple games. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. I like this cave.
It's like the Skyrim books. You know, it connects the worlds.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you listened to the new Skyrim Storyteller available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube?
Could you tell me where it's available, and then I might watch it?
Well, it's available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube.
Wow. Now that I know that, I would absolutely watch it. Who is it narrated by?
It's narrated by Emily Reese.
What? Host of Level with Emily Reese?
The very same.
I don't know where to go from there. Watch the fucking video.
The Nightingales, Volume 1, narrated by Emily Reese. Available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube.
Sponsor us. I don't necessarily like that it's raining, and I don't necessarily like that it's dark, so I'm going to hope that this fixes both. There we go. Much more appropriate.
Yeah, a beautiful day, even.
Because
little glimpse over there. Ooh, yeah, wait, no, get this nice bird's eye view over here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That is great.
Because we are hot out of the gate.
We already showed one.
At mod number 2.
Mod number 2 for the day is Better Docks. Disclaimer.
Better dicks. Have you ever wanted just a better dick in general?
Yeah.
You can download a mod for that.
One that doesn't dogleg so sharply to the left.
It's just so bent.
Disclaimer.
It's like someone put it on an anvil and then bing.
They were trying to make it into a sword but gave up after one mighty blow.
Ugh.
Disclaimer. First of all, this is not my mod. The original mod author, Zebra Zero, Nexus mod,
you fucking thief,
asked me to convert it for special edition, as he does not have a PC able to run the special edition or the new creation kit. So I quickly converted it for him and uploaded it to BethesdaNet with his permission.
Because I have a computer that can do it.
Because I am not a peasant. Thank you. Description. Better Docks is a mod that brings more detail to the docks of Skyrim and also Raven Rock's dock in Solstheim. I don't even think I messed that up, but in my mind I did. I always felt that the docks were very empty for each city and there was nothing interesting to see there. So I decided to mod them and try and bring a different feeling to the player while keeping it lore friendly and simple. I'm not going to go through and read anymore because it's a lot of like, here's the people who helped out and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff.
It just makes it feel more like a port than one shitty.
Yeah, already, like immediately, it's an immediate difference, especially because out of all of the ports, I think that the Raven Rock one has to be the worst.
And if this is a coastal like island.
Yeah.
Like, why would it have just the fucking worst goddamn port of all time?
This is like a hub that ships will be coming in and out of. So giving more stuff to look at, I suppose. Maybe we should hop down there and give it a good look. What are you looking at, man?
I was just seeing if that weird, because we updated Obsidian weathers, so I was seeing if that weird...
the line in the sky?
Yeah, and it looks to have been removed. So good job.
At least helped out, yeah. I don't see much of a rolling fog in the distance, though. That water is black. I like it. It looks very... looks like there's ash in it. You know what I mean? It's lore friendly. That's not a mod. I'm just noticing how black it looks right now. So... You can see they just add like more little like crates and stuff like that. I mean, they add more ships. Like there are more boats parked here. You park a boat? I guess you dock a boat.
I think we've had this exact conversation before. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not.
Not long ago.
What do I'm not a boatist. But this was so
Why
well
are they just
needed.
carrying urns?
With
carrots.
This is a...
You expect your grandmother to be in an urn, not a carrot? Oh my God, I need to check my grandmother's urn at home. Was I duped by the funeral home? The crematorium? They were just like, fuck.
You're like, I can't even be mad. They're good carrots.
They've been steeping for some time.
You. That's the thing is like, I hate going to the store, especially just like on the limited budget that college students and like people our age have.
Yep.
And being like, okay, I love carrots. I love this and this and this, like all these vegetables and fruits that I would love to have and eat over time. But it's like, well, you got to eat them in a week or they're gone. Like I love bananas and I buy them, but I only can eat 3 before they're fucking bad.
Yeah.
And I buy them green anyway. I'm excited to see what this mod's gonna do when we do return to Skyrim proper, because I think it's gonna be really, really, I don't know, diversify
our bonds.
Yeah, diversify our investments.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think we're really trying to like synergize a financial strategy that's going to definitely cultivate like a sort of culture of constant profit within our own immediate.
Yeah, you want to buy low and sell high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, it's a bull market out there.
You're trying to get into cryptocurrencies. You're trying to get into.
You wanna contact your
local representatives
and your accountant.
Yep.
You're going to make sure that he's not stealing from you. You're going to want to get your taxes done. 401ks.
Yep. 402ks is now like the new thing I'm hearing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a 402k through your employer? I have a 420k.
I am the employer. I have a 420k.
Yeah.
I have a 420 blaze for mine.
I just put in like 80% of my check into the 420k, and then when I turn like 65, I'll just have like a few ounces of weed to smoke for retirement.
Shit's gonna be so cash though. So yeah,
the fuck is this?
We got off topic here.
Fair.
That's where you came out of. But that is better docks, and I think it does a really great job of bringing some new flavor.
I am disappointed that it doesn't
area.
give you a better dick. However, the docks, they do make up for it.
Yeah, speaking of that, I went to the doctor to try and ask him about my dick, and he just looked at me. He was like, "Whew, shit is fucked."
He said there's no fixing that.
But he said he'd give me some good suck.
Like you went to the doctor and he gave you oral sex is what you're saying.
Yep.
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that. But
I don't think that happened. Why?
Tyler, where are we headed right now?
We're going to Skaal Village.
Are we? Is that our mission right now? Oh yeah, we met with
Emily Reese.
Yep, that's who did that. Actually, Emily Reese has been in a video game. She's voiced a character in a game before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, she's got a great voice.
Yeah. It's cool.
What game?
It's a game called Narcosis.
Narcotics.
Yep, she's
heavy into
into narcotics. Yeah, the Skaal Village is cool. Hold on. The music sounds very Star Warsy for a minute. That kind of like high pitch.
And of course it went away.
Yeah, of course it went away, but it's like the. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, it kind of does. It's got similar Similar instruments. And it's like
Yep, it's
it's
definitely
like Leia's little melody thing. It's like part of Leia's theme.
it's 100% in the instrumentation. Have textures?
So welcome back to our Minecraft playthrough.
Yeah, have textures not loaded? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh god, no! We need to save that animal. Which one do we save?
The bear. Save the bear from that butterfly. That's right in front of you. Die, you fell beast. Damn. Oh no.
Got it. You're safe now.
Thank you. Why did that work? Why did that work? That shouldn't have worked.
Because I'm an animal friend.
Tyler, I'm serious. Where's our textures? Is it just that bad?
I think it might be.
How? See, this is what happens when you tell me to take off the dense grass mod that I loved so
Tori,
very,
it was
very
absolutely
much.
just shattering the frame rate. Oh no, these little fuckers. Gotta watch out. We'll get to that another episode.
Reeklings? Yeah.
Reeklings.
Yeah, we've seen some cool Reekling stuff we might want to showcase.
And so we'll hold off on the Reekling things.
You know what I want to say right now? Because I feel like there's a ton of people. Like, I would say almost all the people.
Almost every person on Earth.
It doesn't watch this till we do the outro. Like, I'm sure they watch 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We have, I think Melanie probably watches all of them. Melanie, good to have you back, by the way. I hope you're recovering well. I hope everything's going well for you. We love you, Dad. But also, I feel like no one watches to the outro, and that's where we go. You know, we do our, like, if you'd like to contact us, suggest a mod, suggest feedback or whatever, I want to put that out ahead of time so that if people at least get to this part, there's a better chance. If you know mods on PS4 that you think would be cool for us to showcase, if it's one that's like so in-depth and special that you think we should give it its own episode, kind of like we did with the Dreamweaver ones, like, we're not opposed to doing stuff like that and breaking out of the formula every now and again, because that can be fun for us to change it up and not be so rhythmic with how we're doing. So rhythmic with how we're doing things. Gives us some needed change every now and again. So
I need a change of host.
We wouldn't mind doing another full-on mod special where we're just showing off like fun or funny mods again. Like, that stuff's fun. So
if you have any, let us know.
Yeah, and also
if you have a replacement host, let me know.
Yeah, I'm bad. I also wanted to say, Moldy Catskin, please make us a mod. Like, don't make us. Well, yeah, make us a mod.
Make us a mod, but then also make a mod.
Yeah, like you mentioned how you're like, maybe I should get back into modding if you guys are running low. Please do. Please get back into modding, and we would love to show off your stuff. And on that note, Moldy, we were gonna show off one of your mods today, but it requires survival mode,
which we don't.
Which
want.
we're not gonna.
For a show.
We don't want that
like
for
on
the
our
show.
Personal account.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we wanted to show off your personal thoughts mod. I think it's personal messages.
Yeah, the messages one.
That one. You only have one like that, so we wanted to show off that one. Make it not only a survival mod thing. Like, just put out like another version that you can use all the time, because that I was really passionate about that, and when Tyler got here, I was like, dude, got this dope mod from Moldy. So, yeah, passionate rant, but please make that a thing we can use, not with survival. Thank you. This message has been brought to you by Shapeless Gaming.
Standard carrier rates may apply.
Eligibility restrictions
Look at
apply.
all of the graphic on that roof.
See DraftKings.com for details. It's a lot of graphic. I don't think I've ever seen
more graphic.
Yep.
It's just is this snow, or is this genuinely what their fucking roofs look like?
It looks like an artist's rendition of a gingerbread house. And I mean like a child book.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Shay.
We must tell Storn what we have seen.
Frey. For a shaman, you fight pretty well. Who trained you?
For a woman, you
Skaal
fight pretty
the
well.
giant, our former chieftain who taught me the ways of battle. He was a great bear of a man. And
He was a
fearsome
bear.
warrior. I used to be terrified of him when I was a
It's
little
essentially,
girl.
yeah.
Oh god.
I
She's
was
just
a
being
restless
trained by
and
wild
angry
animals.
child, and Skaal taught me swordplay so that I could, as he used to say, put that fire to good use. He was a great man.
I think he told you to burn down your parents' home.
I was gonna say that's low-hanging fruit for a sexual innuendo.
Oh, I wasn't going sexual innuendo.
She died when I was.
Who just asks this as a casual question?
Hey,
Where's your mom?
Where's your mom at?
From gathering firewood. You must understand that for the Skaal, life is a constant
Skaal.
hardship. We take nothing for granted. We cannot afford to.
Respect that.
Between
It's
the
like a
wolves,
kid
the
in
weather,
high
and the
school who's
threats in
like,
the
no,
south.
like,
Even a simple
I-
task like gathering wood for the
I'm
fire
not
can
like
turn
rich
deadly
or whatever.
in an
And
instant.
it's just like, no, like, I mean, I worked really hard to get these, and it's just like a brand new fucking truck and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, my parents worked like really hard and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure they do.
And they make
But
a
like,
lot
don't,
of money. Like,
but like, don't try and brush that off.
yeah, don't try and act like there's like a trickle down effect that you're also a hard worker because your dad is a fucking
that's
lawyer.
I guess what I was trying to. That's I guess what I was trying to get at. It's like my dad's a fucking investment banker.
Yeah.
So I work really hard on people's investments.
Yeah. I also want to point out that
Sooner or later, death comes. What a, what a grim thing to say when someone just opened up about the death of their mother. I'm absolutely saying that.
We Skaal do not fear death.
Skaal.
We know we will
It sounds like
return
something
to
a
our
rapper
own
would
maker.
yell in the middle of their
As
song.
we
Yeah,
know,
Skaal.
Life never truly ends. Death is just a
Tyler, put a
passage
beat
from
behind
one
that for me,
form
would you?
to the next.
What am I waiting for? A company.
You probably
All
won't do
maker
it.
guide you.
I'm accompanying you.
I'm a company man.
You have been accompanied.
No,
I'm a corporate
but I have brought
apologist.
someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
Who are you
Is it
talking to?
probably the dude with the mystical light shooting out of his
But how is that
the
possible?
middle of him?
After all this time,
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
please tell Storm what has happened.
Go tell Storm what happened, dude.
I had to fucking make sure I could hear both of them.
So you have seen things, yes. My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
Sounds like Max von Sydow.
That's what I was just gonna say. It sounds like they just used him again. Which
What
would
is
be
happening
cool.
to what is
I-
happening to your people? Oh, the enslavement, and they just keep working on shit.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you know this?
I read a book. Look at all these Lamborghinis. Want to know how I got all these? I read a book every single day. Every day I read a book, and that's how I afford all these Lamborghinis. It's not about the money in your pocket to buy the Lamborghinis. It's about the knowledge on Lamborghinis.
That was dead-on impression of him. Don't remember his name, but he's on a bunch of ads.
Ty something. Ty Lopez.
Ty.
George Lopez.
I was gonna go with Ty like Bennington or something like that. Who? Ty Penny.
Pennyworth. Penny.
Who's the guy who was like, move that bus? What's his name? It's Ty something. I'm gonna Google that. You just keep talking to that guy.
I've seen Mirak.
The amount of times this episode that
The
we've
legends speak of that place.
had the situation
Terrible battles fought.
where
Move that bus guy.
The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also.
How
of
the fuck
something
does he
worse
honestly
than
think that anyone's gonna buy
buried.
that he got all those Lamborghinis from reading a book
Difficult
every day?
to imagine.
What is his job? What is Ty Lopez's job?
It means what I feared has come to pass.
Again, that boils
Mirak
down to the other
was
thing.
never
It's like
truly
if you're
born.
stupid rich and then you're trying to give people
Now,
advice on how to be rich, but you're not giving like any money
Gold
advice.
is
It's just like, okay, that does absolutely nothing for me. Like,
Mirak.
you want to know how I got all these Lamborghinis?
Born,
My dad left me a fat inheritance.
yeah, like it's ridiculous. Ty Pennington, that's his name.
then
Oh, you were right.
perhaps you are connected with
I think I was close on a
Old
lot of it. I don't
tales
think I
say
said
that he
Pennington.
too was dragonborn.
Pennington.
We'll have to go back and post.
Yep. I'll just
I
here.
am
I'll go right now.
unsure.
Pennington.
It may mean that you could save
Now I can
us,
just go put that in.
or it
Bazinga.
may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out.
Because I'm gonna kill you and
Our
stabs us all.
capacity of control cannot protect
can't kill me,
ourselves
Victor.
so much longer.
I'm already
You must
dead.
Go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word.
I feel like we could at this point we could put a counter up at how many times we've brought up that scene from Van Helsing. It's a good scene, okay?
It's a great, because I think that scene is in all black and white.
Yeah, it is. Right.
God,
Yep.
So good.
That's a fucking good movie, and I want to watch it again.
Yeah, I
You know
do.
what else me and you got to watch?
John Wick 2.
Yes, I was going to say that.
I fucking know. I was going to say it the other day. We should fucking find it at a goddamn Target or something and go buy John Wick 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to see John Wick 2. We told Moldy to buy John Wick 2 and send it to us. You didn't?
What do you
You
mean?
asshole.
For your people?
You're a asshole, Moldy. But God, do I respect
We
you.
are not listening to this at all.
Moldy, please make us mods.
Against their nature.
Make me a fire wizard because of my fiery red hair and personality style. Make Tyler an ice wizard because he's ice cold and has that icy white hair. And make us fighting. Make us a random encounter that we're constantly fighting, but neither of us can die.
The Skaal will be free.
Wow, that's poetic.
It kind of like simulates
behind what is happening to
like
our
the mental struggle during the
So
Cold
the
War.
knowledge she has gained as
It always boils down to the
Dragonborn
Cold War.
is at the heart of it.
That's my
You are
favorite thing to do.
Dragonborn as well.
Boil things down to the Cold War.
You too
Yeah.
can wield this
When did
power
that
It's
even...
oddly specific, but okay.
and
Yeah. Because, God, I can't even remember.
You know, when you and your bros are just boiling
I think
things
it was
down to
like-
the Cold War.
I think it was like 9th grade photography. I started doing it because my photography teacher hated my sister. Don't blame her.
I hate your sister.
Yeah,
too.
we all do.
known as
She
the Lost
hated my
Race.
sister, so she thought I would be like awful too. So she hated me by default. So like every picture I took, she was just like,
Highly esteemed and very powerful.
see, you know, it's just not telling me anything. This other girl who she just loved in our class took a picture, like iPhone picture, vertical, before we came to class of her dog just chilling there. Nothing to it. And she's like, she just made it black and white. And then she's like, I love the story and the emotion behind this photo. So like,
Fuck off.
that just like, ever since then, I've just been so pissed off at that everything is just like, you know, his pose right now just really reminds me of the Cold War. How he's sacrificing him. He's on his knees. He's giving himself willingly. He's doing anything to find the peace during this struggle, and he's wrapped up because there's just lots of cold tension between the two superpowers. And you see how there's the connecting yet asymmetrical lines on his clothing. It just really shows that we're on different paths, but at some points they connect and they grow together, but then they grow apart.
I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. That was really impressive. How you just that was all improv, and I don't even think you said one time. Holy shit,
Tori,
Like,
I'm
that was
telling
good.
you.
That was
I'm
good.
telling you,
You
I
worked
do
at
this
this.
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Literally any art museum or anything, every piece I'm just, you see, I really see the Cold War in this, and then just go on about anything.
That was good. That was real good. Photography class was always a bummer for me because I've always really loved visual arts, and
Where are we even going?
I've always been like for a while I thought I was gonna do
Marketing.
well yeah I thought I was gonna do marketing when I first started college, but fuck that. But that's just because that brings me to another topic I'll get to in a second. I like photography, and in high school like no one ever took it seriously. And the teachers were oftentimes not really like great photographers anyway. That was kind of like you'll also teach photography, and so
Yep.
it always bugged me that it was like such a thrown away art form. But that also brings me to marketing. When I was in high school and everything, I always was like creative because I was always doing like high level art courses and stuff like that, and
I was always performing
Doing-
high art.
doing-
I just got fucking blazed.
And I just didn't know what I was gonna be able to do, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to be like photographer, or like maybe I want to do like graphic design, or maybe I want to do like I just wanted to be like an artist. Like I didn't know if I maybe wanted to go for painting or something like that. Like I knew I wanted to do art though, and they were like, oh yeah, you're a creative type, marketing. You gotta do marketing. That's the only creative field that exists. And then it'd be like, well, no, but I want to like do my own type of like art stuff. Well, no, marketing. Marketing is like a rising job and all that. It's like,
There's going to be so many marketing jobs.
if anyone is in high school or anything like that and watches and actually cares what we have to say, it doesn't fucking matter if you like if you're artistic, do art. You can do it. There is a viable career to be had doing what you want to do, not just doing what you think is like, this is the most creative of the corporate jobs. No, forget that. You can do it. Tyler's doing it. I'm doing it. We can. There is things you can do, and it took me until I was going into my 3rd year of college.
Yeah. There's that waiting period where you have no idea what you're doing, and then I think you have to go through that like moment of like, I fucking hate what I'm doing, and I want to be doing what I love every day.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I didn't even realize, because no one had ever even thought to tell me.
No, I had no idea that even like any audio position wasn't. I had no idea it was a thing.
It was a job. Yeah, no, that's exactly where I
thought
was.
that you were just like fucking born into a family that did it. Like,
Yeah.
I had no idea that was an option.
Yeah.
There are options out there. Do what you want to fucking do.
Yeah, don't be afraid to look for it. I mean, I know that like that's becoming more prevalent for people now, where they see like, oh, people are making money on YouTube and stuff like that. So that might inspire people, but like there is stuff you can like. I honestly didn't know that I could just be a filmmaker, a videographer, cinematographer, editor, whatever you want to call that kind of like position. Like, I wasn't aware that was a job that you could actually be. I thought it was just like, you're gonna be the guy. Like you. I thought it was a family you were born into. And once I found that out,
James Cameron's son would just take over the world.
it was like it was just like everything just like locked into place, and I was like, holy shit, this is what I've always wanted to do, and I've never loved anything more in my life. So don't be afraid to look at that. If you're a creative type and people are telling you, oh, you got to go into marketing, or oh, you should be, forget that. Just a Google search will give you a million jobs that are possible. And don't look up best rising jobs of this year, anything like that.
Look up what you want.
Look up what you want to do, and you will find a passionate community that you can get started on it. It'll give you resources. It'll give articles, videos, anything you want. Just don't be afraid to look at that. Anyway,
You want to know how I found my school?
I want to know.
Quick Google search.
Really?
I just found out because I was super interested in like, oh, this is a thing, because I got into like different engineers actually, and like what they were doing. And then I was like, oh, I want to know more about like how did they become an engineer or something. So I just Googled like audio engineer school, and then boom, that came up. And I was like, huh, let me research this a little bit.
Wow. I didn't know that.
It's a quick Google.
Yeah.
Just a quick little one. And they all went to like Full Sail or something, like the people I was researching.
I want to go to Full Sail. I don't, because it's really expensive.
Really
and
expensive.
And I don't want to go to Florida, even though I'm pretty sick of this sub-zero Fahrenheit temperatures that we're having.
Yeah, we're not like you fucking bastards in
I went
any
outside-
other country where it's sub-zero Celsius isn't shit.
Yeah. I was watching a video the other day, and the person was like, oh yeah, and it's very cold here in Maryland. I mean, it is like we're both shaking right now, right, cameraman? And the camera guy was like, yeah, I'm freezing. He's like, yeah, it's like 20 degrees, and he's from Ireland, so he's like, oh, and that's like -4 Celsius. So I'm like, it's 20 degrees. I would literally stab a man for 20-degree weather right now, because I was watching it on a day where in the Twin Cities it was -9 with a negative, but it was one of those like,
it was like
feels like
negative 28.
Yeah,
or something.
-30 with wind chill. And I went out to shovel our 4 inches of snow from the blizzard we had. Not blizzard, but like constant snowfall we had yesterday. And it literally hurt my face to be outside.
Yeah, I was wearing like 6 fucking layers, honestly.
Yeah, I was looking like a doof outside, but yeah. Oh well.
Just fucking land.
Yeah.
I hate when they do this shit.
Yeah, I do too. When
Todd, make him land.
They're just like in a holding pattern.
Todd, if he doesn't,
Todd, make him land.
Todd, I'm so upset right now. Make him fucking land.
Todd, also, if you're looking for literally anyone to be any position working on the next Elder Scrolls game, dude,
I want to voice act.
I want to voice act too, but that just reminded me. I was watching a video from an Elder Scrolls creator, I guess you could call it. Like, they make videos about the Elder Scrolls. It's called Camel Works.
Camel Lights.
Camel Lights.
Sponsored.
Brings us to our sponsor for the day.
Dude, that would be actually fucking so sick. If
be
we had a
spot-
cigarette sponsor, like just the most like illegal shit, I'm pretty
Just
sure.
sending us just free darts.
Yeah, because they can't advertise on
But
like
we're
TV
s-
anymore,
The
right?
thing is, we're small enough. Like, I mean,
think we could get
not
away
small
with
enough.
it.
We are tiny. We are just a tiny channel. So no one's watching
no
us.
one's,
You know what I mean?
no. Unless like our biggest fucking viewer
Is like an avid anti-smoker.
is like a corporate lawyer against.
Melanie, are you a corporate lawyer against tobacco use?
Like
no,
heavily against the tobacco industry.
but
Fucking A.
where was I going? Oh, Camel. Okay, so made this really good video detailing when he thinks Elder Scrolls 6 will come out based on interviews with like Todd Howard and Pete Hines, who's the PR like marketing guy
Yep.
for Bethesda. Just talking about all that, and they have 2 new IPs in the works that are both going to come out. They said they know what they're going to do for Elder Scrolls 6, but the technology that they want to make the game the way they're envisioning, it just we're not there yet. So
That's badass.
there's 2 IPs,
Shot him in the dick.
2 IPs that they're gonna do first. And if you think about their like the pattern of how like when Elder Scrolls games come out, or like when Bethesda properties come out, like every couple years there's a new game or whatever, whether it's Fallout or Elder Scrolls, is that the most likely explanation for when Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna come out is the earliest being 2024.
Shit. My God, 13 years of a difference.
Yeah.
That will be incredible when that comes out. Except,
That'll be like at a time where like me and you aren't even gonna have time for games anymore, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna call each other, haven't talked in 10 years. We're gonna be like, hey,
hey, you want to do a show?
trying to go pick up Elder Scrolls, or trying to go pick up a PS6 so we can play this game, and you're like, yeah, let's do this.
What are you doing, you son of a bitch?
First person we come across, Kev the Skinner.
Why is he just chilling?
Why don't you hit him?
I am. See? Hrothman's Barrow?
Hey!
My God.
This where Hrothman comes from?
My God, we're getting an origin story too?
Damn.
All right, give me your fucking soul.
This dragon's soul
Whoa. The saturation's all going down.
belongs to me.
No, you son of a bitch.
Oh, he takes him. I forgot about that. Oh, there he is. The Bionicle himself.
Would you like to change your clothes?
Yes! Yes! Give him a dumb outfit! Oh, yes. Oh, dude. What are we going to give him?
No!
No!
Fuck, we gotta be quick next time.
Yeah, we do. I am pissed. We got to know exactly what we're going to do. Child outfit 1.
Just make him naked?
Yep. That how or go to like farmer outfit 1.
He's just in simple farmhand clothes.
Yeah.
Well, I think now that Mirak took our soul that
Yeah.
belonged to us.
Yeah, I feel like we should we'll figure out exactly like how we can tackle this like opportunity of redressing Mirak next episode.
I love Stonehenge.
Wow. Look at all that graphic.
So much Minecraft graphic. Hey, look, there's Skaal Village, I'm pretty sure.
Skill! Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. We said it earlier, we're going to say it again. If you have any mods you'd like to suggest, any changes you'd like to see made to the show, or you just want to say hello, you can do that on Twitter. I will be at Lurking Lion.
I will be at Subtly Cool, or, I mean, honestly, comment section of YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great place to do it.
You can also contact Shapeless Gaming as a whole on Twitter at Shapeless Gaming.
Yep.
I feel like there's another part of the outro that I meant to say.
We have a Facebook. No one is on that.
We haven't plugged that in a long time.
We haven't plugged it in a long time, but I mean, I definitely update it. So if you want to stay updated, you don't have a Twitter, you use Facebook, whatever, blah, 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 that's a good way to stay up to date on all of our new content. Like, for instance, the podcast that went up today.
Oh, yeah, that's
on the day of recording.
Podcast is up, now today, Friday, on the day of recording. Watch the podcast. Podcast is a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah,
because it's an area that we want this show to be, but like can't quite do it because it's harder when we're like, okay, we got to follow a storyline. We got to do this, but we can just spill our thoughts.
Yeah, so if you
on
like today, I feel like was a very much unraveled episode of us like kind of telling stories and stuff like that. If you like hearing like more about us and getting to know us more as like just the personality and all that kind of stuff, That's what the podcast is for. That is our platform for being able to...
Or anything that maybe we discuss on the show, like we start discussing or something.
Yep.
Like if you want like a continuation of that, or like if you have any ideas of something, like what do you think of this, or like anything. It could be like not unraveling. What the fuck am I thinking of? Like decompressing the week of something, decompressing that week of content. Maybe we can talk about it a little bit.
Absolutely, and for that, we're also taking suggestions of things you'd like us to talk about. Just things you'd like to know more about. If you have like questions you want answered, if you like. We could do it like kind of like an advice column thing where it's like, you know,
Dear
you can send
Abigail.
Yeah, like that type of thing.
I will be Abigail. I will give you the worst advice imaginable.
Yeah, we want to have fun with it. We want to get people involved. So I guess we should stop plugging the podcast on this, but check it out. It's a lot of fun. We like doing it, and it would be a lot more worth it to do it. I don't know. That sounds negative, but it makes it more.
When there's an interaction basis.
Yeah, or when people are constantly watching. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. But until then, we will see you next episode. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.